And if one day, while your stomach is screaming with hunger, while your children are crying with misery, the devil himself were to knock on your door with a smile and a feast in his hands, would you listen to him? Would you let him in? In the hamlet of Bagain, famine had become a tradition. The wells were dry, the crops were eaten away by locusts, and the leaders, busy counting their wealth while the children of the people counted the millet grains in their empty bowls. At the heart of this chaos lived the Diallo family. Their father, Hamidou, a former blacksmith, hadn't had a fire for ages. Their mother, Isata, prepared an empty pot every day, just so the children could maintain the illusion that a meal was coming. But that day, someone knocked at their door. 3 knocks, low, like a funeral drum. Hamidou opened the door. Before him, a man dressed in a large red bubu, a smile wider than the sky, eyes shining like 2 lanterns in the night. He spoke softly. My name is MBA, Merchant of Solutions. In his bag, rice, sugar, dried meat, shea butter. Feast. A miracle. But he also holds out a piece of paper. Contract. I'll feed your family. But in return, I'll visit you in 7 days. And you'll give me what's most precious to you. Without thinking, without reading, Hamidou signs. Because hunger speaks louder than reason. For a week, the Diallo house becomes a palace. Laughter is heard. Vices are smelled. Poverty is forgotten. The village murmurs. Some are jealous. Others wonder. But no one asks, because no one wants to know what lies behind a miracle. But Isata, she sensed something. She watched the red man through the window. He passed every night, right in front of their house, like a jackal watching its prey. The 7th day arrives. Midnight. MBA returns. He no longer smiles. His gaze is blank. He speaks without emotion. It's time. Hamidou, trembling. But what do you want to take? The devil points to the youngest child, Musa, 6 years old. He's the most precious thing you have. A heartbreak ensues. Tears. A screaming mother. A father on his knees. But nothing helps. MBA disappears with the child, and a cold silence falls over the house. In the following days, the food rots. Pots crack. The walls ooze a black liquid. Hamidou loses his voice. Isata talks to herself. The other children flee the house. The whole village begins to understand. But it's too late. The cries of the stolen child still haunt the nights. They say MBA returns every year, knocking on another door. This story isn't just a legend, it's a metaphor. The devil is corrupt power, false promises, easy solutions in times of crisis. He knocks on our doors when we have the least, and he takes what we hold most dear, our humanity, our future, our children. Hunger can push you to make pacts, but never forget, what you sign in pain, you will pay in terror.